I can guarantee every single one of us is guilty of buying stupid stuff, and it's time we stop spending money on it. Don't bother pulling out receipts or checking your last Amazon order. You already know what I mean. And before you get all defensive and say, "But Rose, you said we can spend money on the things that we enjoy, like that iced cafe venti latte," which, by the way, I find gross personally, but hey, you do you. Yes, I did say that, and I meant it. You don't need to stop buying the little things that keep you sane. You need to stop buying stuff you don't actually care about. I'm Rose Colburn, and I buy stupid stuff just like everyone else does. But once I became aware of it, everything changed. Now I teach other people to build financial strategies that actually work in real life, where impulse buys are real, emotions exist, and your budget still needs to support your peace. Welcome to the 30-Day Budgeting Challenge, where I'm giving you one quick tip every day to help you take control of your money. Today, let's talk about all this stupid stuff that we keep buying and how to stop doing it without feeling like you're cutting all the fun out of your life. Now, when I say stupid stuff, I don't mean the things that bring you peace, joy, or alignment. The things that you actually want. Your coffee, your adult beverages, your skincare, the sequel of your favorite video game, or a spontaneous night out with your friends. That's not stupid. I'm talking about the things that serve no purpose. The things you forgot about 10 minutes later, or maybe you saw them when you unpacked the bags and thought, why'd I even buy this stupid thing? And here's the real truth. Most stupid spending doesn't happen because we're reckless. It happens because you're unaware, you're tired, you're scrolling, you're stressed, or something shiny just ends up in your cart because it's on sale and feels like a good idea at the time. Modern spending is frictionless. One click, one swipe, one buy now. But later, that click turns into clutter, regret, or a hit to your bank account that you didn't really expect and didn't bring any value to your life. And what's worse, we don't stop to understand why we did it. That's the real work that we're doing today. So how do we stop spending money on stuff we don't care about without guilt, without shame, and without giving up everything? Let me walk you through a 3-part process that I use. This is what changed everything for me, and it's something you can start using right away. Now, this isn't some fancy system from a textbook or a course I took. This is literally how I personally worked through this myself. And if you've ever wondered why people say my content feels so real world and relatable, well, this video is why, because everything I'm sharing here, it's pulled straight from my own personal habits, the wins, and yes, my impulse buy fails. So let's just jump right in and start with step 1 that's on my list, and that's to reflect. What have I bought? If you're like me, the pause doesn't come before the purchase, it comes after. So this first step, it's all about awareness. Look back at your recent purchases, your Amazon orders, your Target runs, anything that you can easily look at that you recently bought. Now, personally, I'm not a receipt saver, and I wanted to make this as easy as possible for myself, so I simply went back through my Amazon orders for the past year instead. And here's what you do as you work through this. Ask yourself, did I even want this thing? Was there an emotion that I was feeling when I bought it? Was I bored, stressed, triggered by something else? Let me give you a few of my greatest hits. A cute 3-compartment metal case. It looked adorable online. Turns out it was like 2 inches wide, completely useless. There was this adorable long sleeve shirt that went back the moment it arrived because I don't wear long sleeves. Contouring makeup. I tried it once, never used it again. I just completely forgot about it. And then there was that pedometer that I thought I would use to track my steps because I was really trying to get 10,000 steps in. It's sitting in a junk drawer, I think, because I used it a few times and completely forgot about it because it just doesn't stay on my jeans when I'm wearing it, and it doesn't work when I put it in my pocket. Oh, and here's one. It's actually right here. This cute little orange hourglass for my YouTube set because I thought orange would be part of my brand colors. And it sits back there right now where you can't even see it. That's just scratching the surface. There's a couple of pages. And listen, I'm not saying you have to return everything, but just pause and ask yourself, Why did I buy that stuff? If there's no real answer, then maybe that's the clue that you need. Now, the second step is to pre-plan. Define what you're going to buy before you buy it. And this one is a game changer. Don't walk into a store or open an online shopping app without a plan, because I'm just going to get a few things almost always turns into, why did I spend $87? Before I shop, I use Trello for my grocery shopping lists. Even if I'm going to the garden center, I define it clearly. Instead of just saying plants, I'll write 3 plants, 1 hanging for the patio, 2 for the planters. When I shop online, I write everything down first. I use either sticky notes or a notebook that I keep on my desk at all times. So instead of aimlessly scrolling, I go in knowing that I'm going to buy things like eye serum with the brand name, protein powder with the brand name, curtains for the bedroom with the size, the color, the dimensions. And whether I'm shopping online or shopping in the store, when I'm heading to the checkout, I sort of do a little mental inventory about what's in the cart. And if there's something in the cart that wasn't on my list, I ask myself why. Did I forget to write it down? Did someone that was shopping with me suddenly remember that they'd used up the last of the Ritz crackers, which reminded me that I also needed to buy cheese cubes? Is this something that I always buy that happened to be on sale today? That kind of check-in becomes your new muscle memory. It helps you from buying stupid stuff. And the third one is your post-purchase check-in, the aftermath of your shopping trip. Even with a plan, the post-purchase check-in is gold, because sometimes things just slip through. So when I get home or when my online order arrives, I don't just unpack and toss everything into place. I do a little inventory moment. As I'm putting stuff away, I ask myself, was this intentional if it wasn't on my list? Did this align with what I want for my money, my wealth goals, my peace? That's how I notice that I picked up a box of Little Debbie snack cakes while I was grabbing paper towels, because the paper towels weren't on my list, but they were on sale, and they're the brand I use. But the cakes, they were sitting on a shelf right by the checkout, and I grabbed them without thinking. That was a stupid stuff moment. Sometimes I return the stuff. Sometimes I toss the stuff. Sometimes I donate it. And sometimes I just own it because someone in the house will eat it, and it's a lesson learned. And that's part of this process. You've got to decide what you want to do with the stuff. Return it, donate it, toss it, or just own up to it and move on. But you know what I don't do? I don't spiral into guilt. I don't punish myself. I just notice and I adjust. It's like, okay, whatever, next time. So here's your challenge for today. Pick one step, whether it's reflect, plan, or check in. Pick one step and focus on that this week. Maybe you reflect, go back through your Amazon orders and see what pops up. Maybe you pre-plan your next shopping trip with an intentional list. Maybe you do a post check-in after you get home with your grocery purchases and review what you actually made it home with. Whatever you choose, don't judge yourself. Just start noticing, because when you notice what's actually happening with your money, you stop feeling like it's out of your control. And that awareness, that's how you stop spending money on stupid stuff without cutting out all the things that you actually love. Creating a plan like this to stop buying stupid stuff is only part of the solution, because if there's other factors behind your spending habits, then even the best plan can just fall apart. So if you want to break free from that cycle of buying stupid stuff, then watch this video next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video and the 30-day budgeting challenge.